Ever since the release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker's teaser trailer back in April of 2019 this year over at Star Wars Celebration, followed by the second teaser trailer that was provided by D23 as well as Good Morning America. Since then, a lot of fans have been very excited and eager to see the upcoming trailer 3 of Episode 9 that is all set and ready to debut this October of this year. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. So what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this movie is going to have a lot of nostalgia thrown into the film while also creating new and original ideas that's going to go along with all of this to really fulfill and end the Skywalker saga in a very unique way for the fans around the world. Now these past couple of weeks or so we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to various shot descriptions of the upcoming trailer 3 of this movie, this is where things begin to get very intense for Episode 9. Now specifically, shot descriptions consisting of a sequence where it's explained that both Rey and Kylo Ren are fighting each other in a lightsaber duel on top of a stone bridge, where it's explained that Kylo Ren is said to have his helmet on during the sequence, where he seems to have the upper hand against Rey, where they are locking blades together at the edge of the bridge, where Rey almost looks like she is going to fall off. It said that during the sequence, a revised track of Duel of the Fates is used briefly over the shot to parallel Anakin and Obi-Wan. The next describes a sequence in which a silhouette image of Palpatine can be seen looking at a large window on board of a Star Destroyer witnessing the First Order fighting the Resistance. It's described that at one point Palpatine's dialogue begins to play over the shot, where he explains how he has been waiting so long for this moment. Another goes over a sequence in which Rey is said to be holding Darth Vader's melted helmet, with her lightsaber ignited in the other hand. It's explained that in the background there appears to be a large fire and an explosion in the distance, where Kylo Ren's shuttle is seen in the distance. So let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 so far is that we do know that this movie is going to have a lot of connections to the originals and the prequels in very specific and original ways. Now, the one thing that I really do want to go over that does stand out to me a lot, that seems like what they're trying to do here is they're trying to create a parallel between both Anakin and Obi-Wan, is where both, of course, Kylo Ren and Rey are said to be fighting on top of a bridge. And as they're fighting on top of a bridge, alright, Kylo Ren is said to have the upper hand, kind of similar to what happened between both Anakin and Obi-Wan on, of course, Mustafar when they were like fighting across that pipe or that piece of metal. It almost mimics that and could very well allude to what we see on the official poster that was unveiled just a couple of weeks ago. So, moving on forward, alright, the thing that really impresses me about all of this is that we have a sequence in which, yes, we do get to actually see Palpatine in the upcoming new trailer, due for release this October, where he's in the form of a silhouette, however, looking out to a large window into open space, watching the battle between the First Order and the Resistance, where a line of dialogue by Palpatine comes into play, where he begins to state that he has been waiting for this moment for a very long time. Now, exactly what is he referring to? Is he referring to ruling the galaxy? Is he perhaps talking to Kylo Ren in this particular scene indirectly? That's a big question open on the table for discussion, because in case you guys did not know, Palpatine is always the ultimate puppet master, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing in the sequel trilogy that will be explained, of how he was truly the puppet master of both Rey and Kylo Ren in very unexpected ways. And that's exactly what J.J. Abrams is going to explain in Episode 9 from start to finish of this movie. Now, the other piece that I do want to go over that also, catches my interest here is that we have another sequence in which Rey is said to be holding Darth Vader's melted helmet with her lightsaber ignited in the other hand. Now, this may very well have something to do with what we went over, I would say, about 3 to 4 months ago, of there being a scene in the film where Rey actually steals Darth Vader's melted helmet when she storms Kylo Ren's shuttle, where it's left unattended, and we have a moment in which she actually takes it and throws it over the actual cliff of the battle area that they're fighting on. Now that could very well connect to this shot that's all set and ready to appear in The Rise of Skywalker, and you can really see how all the dots are really starting to connect here for Star Wars Episode 9. Now, this movie is a very important film to Disney and Lucasfilm. We know that. We're trying to, basically just hope for the best that J.J. Abrams is going to be able to knock it out of the park and to really mark this down as the best film of the sequel trilogy, surpassing both The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. Now, the thing is this, this movie does determine the future of the franchise. We do know that the marketing of the film is now coming into full swing. We are now in the home stretch, because we only got like 3 months and change to go until the release of this movie, which isn't a long time at all. It's really not. So they have to really ramp up their, marketing, which they are going to very soon, and that's exactly when it's going to come into full swing. So, anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this below in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to morning.